Hey everyone, and welcome to Darkson Gaming. My name is Chris, and in today's video, I want to talk to you about whether or not you should buy stones or use money when it comes to Dokkan Battle. Is it worth it? Is it something that you really want to get into the habit of doing? And that is something that it really comes down to a lot of questions when it comes down to any type of a gacha game. And you have to make a determination of how much time you are spending and whether or not it's actually worth it to be able to go into it and try to find a way to get that edge or to get the units that you really want to get from this franchise that we all love dearly. So when it comes down to it, there's a lot of different things to try to make a determination on whether or not you should or shouldn't and make that decision based upon what is right for you. So the very first thing that I ever tell anybody that is considering making a payment on a game is, what's money worth to you? So obviously everybody has a different rate of pay that they make per hour when they're working their job. So someone that is making $10 an hour is going to make a completely different buying decision than somebody that's making $20, $30, or $40 an hour. So you're going to have to make a determination on whether or not it works, because first and foremost, gacha games are kind of a form of gambling. I mean, you have absolutely no idea what you're going to be getting. So when you're rolling for it and you're trying to make that determination, you've got to be a little bit careful about what you're going to do. So once you kind of make that decision of what you're comfortable with and what's going to work within your budget, then you have to make sure, well, hey, you want to maximize your value, right? And you probably see all these people that are on YouTube and everybody's excited at, wow, look at all this, all these stones these guys are getting. How are they get them? First, I would not recommend any third-party stone provider. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. I mean, you have potential of having your account banned now, especially with safety net in soon to be in place if it's not already in place, or whatever is going to be happening with safety net. So that's one thing you have to kind of look at. So you want to make sure you're making some buying decisions on that aspect of it. Then when you take a look at the stone sales, and you're actually going in and saying, wow, I see a super sale. Well, it is 3 dragon stones for 99 cents really worth it? Well, what you have to do to make that choice is going to be, how much is it per dragon stone? So if we take that first one there for 99 cents and you actually divide it by 3, that comes out to be 33 cents per stone. Okay, now we have a base. Now if you go over to the 6 stone pack for $3.99 and look at that, that's actually 67 cents. When you're talking about a per Dragonstone cost, that is highway robbery. Don't ever buy that. And now they do have different promotions where you can actually get the 6 stones for like 99 cents. Obviously that's going to be good. 5-year anniversary. They usually have the 1 Dragonstone plus 4. So you're getting it for 20 cents per Dragonstone. Again, a much better deal. So the higher up or the more Dragonstones you purchase, the better the deal is. So if you look at the normal $44.99 pack, that is 91 Dragonstones that you're getting. But right now it's on sale for $32.99. So if you actually divide that out, that comes down to be 36 cents per Dragonstone that you're getting. Again, 33 cents was the 99 cent pack. So okay, kind of in line, you know, with special buys or special promotions. Lets you know that. But if you actually take one step down and look at that 77 Dragonstone pack plus a bonus, you're getting a specific character that you get to choose from, which right now on the blue Dragonstones, me personally, if you do not have Super Vegito, I would tell you to go get Super Vegito, just because the fact that he is going to be a very strong defensive unit. He counters, he's going to be great for new players, running the quest mode when you're trying to maximize all your stones and doing that. So you kind of have to make a determination with that Dragonstone. But when you're looking at the actual stone sale itself, you're talking about 41 to 42 cents per Dragonstone. So, okay, you have to kind of make that determination of, you know, what you're going to do. The $7.99 pack, that one right there for 32 stones is actually going to be 25 cents. So that right there is like the best value out of all of these sales that's going on. And that's where you can make that choice of what you're going to do. Now, if you look, you can only get that 2 times. So you can only get 64 stones, which is essentially 1 multi on that. So that right there is, do you want to do any stone purchases or making that? Now, there are obviously different sales that can happen at different times. You can get purple stones during certain celebrations. that's a pretty good deal, because now you can actually, if you get 3 purple stones, you can submit it in for a LR. It just really kind of depends from there, and trying to make that decision. Now, if you actually turn around and look at the Pilaf Strove. Pilaf Strove is another thing you kind of have to make a determination of whether or not you want to spend money on the game. Now, these subscription packs are actually very good. You could get 2 different subscription packs, a 15-day or a 30-day, and the 30-day right here is actually $9.99, and you get 3 stones per day plus 5, so it's actually 95 stones you're getting for $9.99, which breaks it down to like 11 cents per stone. So that is a very good sale that you can actually turn around and do. These ranked growth packs, I really don't know if I would recommend doing those. Now, you do have a chance of getting some skill orbs with it. You could get those SSR Force 2 summons. They're, you don't need that. I mean, if you want to spend the money on that, by all means, make the decision and make the purchase. But if you're trying to maximize your money, you can make that decision on yourself. The hidden potential activation packs, don't buy. Do not buy. You can get these. I mean, if you look here at the activation pack, you get 600, 320, so 920. In 2 weeks, you're going to be able to turn around and easily get that plus more when doing the AGL run. So you just make sure you're doing your free hidden potentials every single day. That's going to be fine. Now, the power packs that are out, again, same thing. I really wouldn't spend the money on these. I mean, just because of the fact that these are all things you can get in game, so it's not a big deal. And then now this beginner's pack, okay? If you turn around and look for $9.99, you're going to be getting 15 stones plus a very specific beginner's ticket. Now, if we actually jump into the exchange and we take a look at the treasures and we look at these, and this is essentially a blue stone. You can get Gogeta there. You could get Janemba. So it's like the blue stone we currently have, and then you can also get a Super Vegeta there. So that is going to be a very good pack. For 10 bucks, you're going to go ahead and do that, considering the fact that right now, if you actually go into the Super Sale shop, for $31.99, you'd be getting the exact same thing. So if you're like, oh, I really want to get Super Vegeta, or oh, I really want to get Gogeta, then you can go through and say, all right, you're making that determination. From that, go buy the $9.99 pack and go get that. You're going to be set. Yes, you're missing out on 77 stones, but in reality, when it comes down to it, you do get 15 stones with the other one, so you're missing out on 62 stones. So is 62 stones really worth $21.99? That comes down to be, again, that 35-cent mark. So 35 cents is a pretty accurate number that you're going to be looking at when it comes to buying Dragon Stones. So again, you kind of have to make that determination of whether or not you think that is going to be a good buy for you. Now, the other thing that comes down to it when it comes to the Pilaf Trove is sometimes you're going to have, like, Christmas. I'm very confident we're going to have a Christmas sale on tickets. Now, that's going to be a 10 or 20 or a guaranteed feature. You have to look at the banner. What do you need from it? If you see that there's 10 units, that, like this particular one that's going to be coming up on Christmas, we're figuring it's going to be like Tanabana, so 20 units that you're going to get, it's probably going to be guaranteed feature that you could turn around and get off of it. One of those 20 units, 5 of which are LRs. That pack is usually anywhere between $16.99 to $32.99. That's not a bad deal. Again, when you look at it, the Stone Shop, for $32.99, you're talking about getting not even 2 summons. That is not guaranteed. So for the same price, you could get maybe 2 summons, because they're usually 20 characters, and a guaranteed featured unit. Completely worth it. I mean, you're getting what you're wanting. Now, it may not be one of the LRs, and if you don't need anything but the LRs, go try to get some red coins and make it your choice from that. So that's it. That's today's video. I've had a lot of people ask me whether or not I think that they should be spending money or whether or not they should dive in. You have to make that determination, how much you're playing this game each and every week. I mean, I play the game for 6 hours, 7 hours a week, roughly, so about an hour a day. Okay, so you have to make that determination. How much, if I'm spending an hour a day playing the game, what's that worth to you? Some people go to the movie theater and will spend $15 for an hour and a half of entertainment. So maybe that helps you. in putting it into a quantified thing to where you're saying, okay, well, once I'm done with it, I'm done. I'm never gonna go and I mean, I can relive that memory in my mind for an hour and a half, but this game, if you're playing it consistently and you can turn around and get one of those units, hey, you're set, ready to go. At the end of the day, you have to make the decision that is right for you, and you have to make the decision that's right for your budget before you making any decisions. Because once you start going down that rabbit hole, it is very difficult to stop, because you will start finding justification reasons. Because gacha games are kind of like gambling, so you do want to be very, very careful with it. But otherwise, guys, that is today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't done so already, please make sure you guys hit that red subscribe button, and don't forget that notification bell. If you're having trouble getting my notifications, just unsubscribe from my channel, resubscribe, and then re-hit that notification bell. It seems to fix that error. And let me know down in the comments below if you have any questions about the game, anything you want to know about, or maybe you might have some general questions. You can hit me up in the comments. I try to reply to every single person. Or you can go follow me on Twitter at Darkson Gaming. But otherwise, guys, that's today's video. So thank you guys very much for watching. We'll talk to you guys later.